call the next part of the Dinner Special podcast the pressure cooker. I'm going to ask you 7 fast and fun questions that we want to know your answers to. Are you up for it?
Okay. I'm up for it.
Okay, cool. Number 1, which food shows or cooking shows do you watch?
Chopped and Top Chef.
Yep. Okay. Number 2, what are some food blogs or websites we have to know about?
I'm currently obsessed with I'm a Food Blog, which is an amazing food blog. If no one knows about it, which I don't think there is anyone out there that doesn't know about it, but I'm obsessed with it. Stephanie, who writes the blog, is amazing. Like her photographs just give me so much inspiration. It's amazing. I'm a food blog. Sovlaki for the Soul, which is another blog that is very photo oriented, like very pristine photos that I'm like, I could only wish I would one day be able to take photos like this. And Top with Cinnamon, which is a food blog run by like a 18 or 17-year-old. And I'm thinking like, I'm 25. There are people out there so much older. We're all doing these food blogs. And here's an 18, 17-year-old doing everything we can, but so much better than anybody else out there. And I'm obsessed with it.
Awesome. Well, that's a very international collection of food bloggers, because I know she's from the UK.
Yeah.
And the Souvlaki one is obviously a Greek sort of oriented food blog. And then I am a food blog. I think she's actually here in Vancouver.
She is.
So, yeah. So very international taste that you have.
I like to dip my toes around the pond, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Okay. Number 3, who do you follow on Pinterest, Instagram, or Twitter that make you happy?
I have to admit, I'm really bad with Twitter, and I have it, but only because I have a blog and it's there. I hardly ever update it. Pinterest, I wish I pinned more, and I don't. So I don't really follow anybody there. Instagram, of course, is my number 1 favorite social media, and I follow Chronicle Books, the publishing house, does a really good job with their Instagram account. And it's nice to see them like have this kind of passion for books. You know, I feel like nowadays with all these ebook readers and tablets and iPhones and, you know, everything else that's out there, I feel like actual books are becoming really hard to find, and bookstores are kind of going extinct. And I feel like here's a publishing house that's showing us cookbooks that are actually there, you know, like actual physical cookbooks are still fun and exciting. And every time I see one of their photos on my feed, it just like puts a smile on my face because they do such an amazing job.
Right. Cool. Number 4, what is something all home cooks should have in their pantry?
I would say a black pepper mill.
Yeah.
Because I hate like already ground pepper. I feel like it doesn't have the same potency and the same flavor as freshly ground. So I mean, I'm always using that pepper mill. So I feel like that's something that could easily change anyone's recipes. You know, just add freshly ground pepper instead of the ground stuff, and it'll instantly like fix the flavor, I guess.
Right. And it's also a textural thing too, right? Because there's the texture of the freshly ground pepper that adds to a dish.
Oh yeah, definitely. You see like those coarse grounds instead of just like the finely ground powdered stuff. I feel like it's instantly better.
Yeah. Cool. Number 5, name one ingredient you cannot live without.
I'm going to say potatoes. I'm obsessed with potatoes. I'm obsessed with a lot of things, but potatoes is definitely one of them.
And what type of potato? Like a red potato, a Idaho potato, or?
I don't discriminate. I'm going to say Idaho potato because I just partnered with them. So it's a match. But I really don't discriminate. Potato, give me all the potatoes.
Awesome. Number 6, what are a few cookbooks that make your life better?
I have to say the first one is Homemade Decadence. I'm biased toward it, but it's a great book. And I love seeing it.
And the photography in that's amazing.
Thank you so much. What else? Ceviche by a man named Martin Morales. I love this book. I don't know if you've seen this book, but it's like a Peruvian ceviche book, and the cover has this texture of white tile, like kitchen tile on it. It's just really nice. Like It's a great book.
Okay, I'll definitely try to check it out at the bookstore next time.
Yeah, I've never seen a book with a texture like that. It's great. Is Huckleberry Cookbook it's published through Chronicle Books, and I believe it's a bakery also. But it makes me so happy because the sides of the book, like of the pages, have a design on it. It's like a yellow color with white polka dots on it, and I had never seen that before. That like a book edges have that.
Right.
Design. I think that's pretty much it.
Cool. Awesome. Well, number 7. What song or album just makes you want to cook? I know that you listen to cooking. You listen to music while you're cooking, and that sort of brings the fun into it. So what sort of album or song do you just have to listen to?
I go through these phases that I'll listen to like certain songs more often than not. And I guess like right now I'm addicted to a song called Burning Up by Jessie J. I don't know if you've heard of that song. It's very poppy and it's very like upbeat and fast, and I feel like that's something you definitely want to be cooking to.
Yeah. Do you listen to more upbeat stuff when you're cooking, or sort of more mellow music?
It depends on my mood and the time of day it is. Like at night after I'm done of like a full day of work and a full day of shooting, the last thing I want to do is listen to something super upbeat. So I'll put on a record and I'll listen to something that's kind of mellow.
Right.
At the beginning of the day when I need to wake up, that's when I'm listening to something that's more like fast and upbeat.
Cool. Well, congratulations, Jonathan. You have officially survived the pressure cooker.
Thank you so much. I did it. Woo!
Yes.